political channel. What is Rigathi Gachagua up to? What game is he playing politically? Because, as you know, Rigathi Gachagua was actually impeached. And that means Rigathi Gachagua cannot be able to run for presidency late come 2027 and also late come 2032. Probably Rigathi Gachagua will actually be allowed to run for presidency late come 2037. So this impeached Rigathi Gachagua, what is he up to? And why are people following the impeached Rigathi Gachagua, knowing the consequence of Rigathi Gachagua impeachment? Because Rigathi cannot be on the ballot. And that means probably people are following Rigathi Gachagua, probably blindly. So, which game is Rigathi Gachagua playing? Does Rigathi Gachagua want to be in government, being outside the government? Does Rigathi Gachagua want to punish William Samoei Arap Ruto for impeaching him? And does that not look so personal? Because it might not be a common good for the Mulima. Or does Rigathi Gachagua want to be the kingpin of Mount Kenya and be like Raila Amolo Odinga, who will be the opposition leader, but in actual sense, we don't have that office in our constitution. So today, I want us to interrogate what Rigathi Gachagua is up to. But before we do that, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then it is good to request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always make sure to smash the bell button, because by doing that, you give YouTube a leeway to notify you whenever we come up with any political content into YouTube. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you abundantly, because you always give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. Now, let us dive in and try to see what the impeached Rigathi Gachagua is up to. Because if you look of what is happening in Mlima Kenya, it is that Rigathi Gachagua is actually attracting a very huge following. Whenever he goes, he gets cheered. Whenever he has any political rally, people impress him in totality. And that's why we assume that in the current situation, Rigathi Gachagua is the kingpin of Mount Kenya. And nobody is disputing that. But remember, Rigathi Gachagua is impeached. That means he cannot run for presidency. Let come 2027, let come 2032, unless the court overturn the ruling. And if Rigathi Gachagua will be paid to run for presidency for 2 consecutive terms, then what is he up to? One of the scenario which I think probably Rigathi Gachagua is up to is probably to punish William Samoei Arap Ruto, who is the president of the Republic of Kenya, for impeaching him. He wanted to show William Samoei Ruto that what you did has consequences, and the consequence is for me to make you to be a one-term president. So Rigathi Gachagua might be actually looking at that option, that I must punish William Samoei Ruto at all cost. So that is the first scenario, which Rigathi Gachagua probably is up to. The second scenario is that Rigathi Gachagua wants to make it so hard for President William Samoei Arap Ruto to be accepted in the entire Mount Kenya, so that whenever William Samoei Ruto goes to Mount Kenya, he finds that he has no crowd to talk to. So that's another thing that probably Rigathi Gachagua is up to. Another scenario which I think Rigathi Gachagua is up to is that Rigathi Gachagua wants to influence Kenyan politics from outside. As you know, Raila Amolo Odinga has been the outside of the Kenyan government. He has never taken any position in the government, and yet he has a very big influence in the government, and probably that is what Rigathi Gachagua has learned from the leader of opposition, who is Raila Amolo Odinga, and actually wants to make that to come to be true, because he knows, after all, I cannot get any seat in the government, but if I put my people together such that we have a big influence on 2027 presidential election, which is tangible, then probably he might be, or he might persuade William Samoei Ruto to kneel before him and tell him, I know I made a mistake, but why can't we share the coming government? Why can't I give you these positions so that you can dish them to your political friends within the mountain? So that is another achievement probably Rigathi Gachagua wants to achieve. And that is why Rigathi Gachagua is on the runway to form a Mount Kenya political party. So those are the scenario about what the impeached Rigathi Gachagua is up to. But now, if you may ask me, will that be beneficial to the people of Mount Kenya? Definitely I can say no, because it is as if the entire Mount Kenya have actually put themselves on a sale to a particular person, and that may not bring much development to Mount Kenya. And that's why if the people of Mount Kenya were to be wise, then they want to bring somebody who is electable, a person who can take the government, a person who can be inside the government, let come 2027, so that even if the positions can actually be given to Mount Kenya, you can find that we have people who are within, and that can be pegged to the development of Mount Kenya. But guys, I really don't know what the people of Mount Kenya are actually seeing in Rigathi Gachagua, because it seems that he is the kingpin of Mount Kenya, and the people of the mountain have settled on him. And I think partly because this is because of anger, which has been caused by William Samoei Arap Ruto impeaching Rigathi Gachagua, who was in the forefront to defend Mount Kenya so that it can get the development it deserves, it can get the positions in the government which it deserves. I really don't know what's your take on this. What do you think Rigathi Gachagua is up to? Why do you think is he forming a political party since he is impeached and he cannot run to office let come 2027 or let come 2032? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to bump into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good to request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always make sure to smash the bell button, because by doing that, you give YouTube a leeway to notify you whenever we upload any political content into YouTube. And for those ones who have subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly, because you are behind our inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. And with that, I say thank you until we meet in our next political discussion. Goodbye.